everybody to our new parents information evening, the ABCs of starting school. Normally we would have you in school with us for this lovely evening of information, but sadly under current guidelines that's not possible. So I hope this is as useful as it would be in school, and just looking forward to welcoming you all and informing you a little bit about the process over the next few weeks and into September. So firstly, I think it's really important that we make some introductions. So our EYFS team for September is a really lovely, exciting one. So there will be Mrs. Catherine Payton, who will be class teacher in Sycamore class, and she is also a very experienced EYFS lead. Over in Laurel class, the Parental reception class, we welcome Mrs. Gemma Stickley, who will be joining us in September. Gemma has been a student with us this current academic year and is going to be a real asset to the team. We're very lucky in EYFS that we have a great deal of additional adult support. So that will include Mrs. Julie Hill, Mrs. Sharon Gingell, and we are also appointing a brand new squeaky clean TA for September. During the course of this presentation, you will also meet Miss Becky Denmead, who is our wonderful deputy, and Senko. So now we're going to take you through the ABCs of starting school. So starting with A. A is for achieving. Stickers, certificates, rewards and praise celebrate good behaviour and positive efforts in all aspects of school life. At the Grove, we want all our children to achieve their full potential and make the most of their lovely characters, talents and skills.
A is also for attendance. At the moment we have staggered start and end times, but hopefully in September school will start at 8:40 for your EYFS child and finish at 3:05. We really prioritise attendance here at the Grove and hope that you will do the same, as every single day in school matters for your child and their development. B is for behaviour. In our school we call this conduct, and this covers areas of school life such as uniform, attendance, punctuality, effort and homework. We have a really positive approach to rewarding and celebrating good conduct, and we are really proud of the behaviour that our children at the Grove show inside and outside of school. We have a behaviour code of conduct policy which clearly sets out our expectations, and we try and maintain a really high expectation of behaviour at all times, which all of our children demonstrate.
C is for communication and language. This is a truly important area of the early years curriculum. Developing children's language skills, speaking, listening and vocabulary is a priority in our early years setting.
C is also for communication. We believe that keeping in touch with you and providing regular updates and feedback is vital to the success and happiness of our whole school community, and a key ingredient to how we all work together. We do this in many ways, including a Friday flyer, termly newsletters, texts, emails, parent mail, and we even have a really active social media where you can keep up with the lovely things that are going on inside school.
D is for development. Please remember that all children develop at their own rate, physically, emotionally and academically. At this young age, months matter.
E stands for EYFS, which stands for Early Years Foundation Stage. We follow the Early Years framework, and this guides our planning and assessment for your child's development. This document begins at birth and continues until your child is 5. On entering Year 1, they will begin the national curriculum. Please refer to the parent guide in your pack for a full range of information about the EYFS curriculum.
E is also for our essential information form. We sent all our families an essential information form with your invitation in your first pack. It's very important that we capture all this information to make sure that we are able to support our families in the right way. Please do ask if you have any questions about any area of the form. Data will be protected and maintained following the guidance in our data protection policy, and your pack contains information about data that we keep about you and your child, why we keep it and where it is stored.
F is for friendship, which children will develop when they are at school. Personal, social and emotional development plays a huge part in our curriculum. We spend a lot of time helping the children learn and how to make friendships with peers and adults, and to volunteer their own ideas and to listen to the views of others. We will not make a final decision about your child's class until we have got to know the children, their likes, dislikes and what friendship dynamics help them best with happiness and learning.
G is for games. Games are an important part of our curriculum. Through playing games, children acquire the essential skills of sharing and turn taking, as well as learning to count or recognise letters. Try snakes and ladders, dominoes and snap, to name just a few.
G is also for governors. Our governors are a very busy, lovely group of people who help develop all aspects of school life. They meet each term as a full governing body, but also regularly for safeguarding, staffing, education and finance and premises committee meetings. And sometimes they even get to do the fun stuff too, like visiting classrooms and coming to events and joining in activities at the Grove.
H is for home visits. This involves a teacher and possibly a teaching assistant coming to your home for a chat and an introduction. We feel it's really important that we meet your child in their natural environment, and this is also an opportunity for you to ask any questions. Research consistently shows the family engagement in pupil learning helps children succeed in school and in life. I is for induction. So from tomorrow, Friday the 9th of July, you can pick up your induction pack from this office here. This will have all the information you need to know about your child starting school with us in September.
J is for our school jigsaw. We use our jigsaw to guide us with our conduct. It includes all of the things that we think are important at the Grove and help us work together to make the most of our friendships, our talents and our skills.
K is for Key Stage. Key Stage 1 is the collective name for years 1 and 2. Key Stage 2 is the collective names for year 3, 4, 5 and 6. The reception year, EYFS, completes the foundation stage curriculum which begins at birth. That's where your child will be starting in September.
L is for library. We have a school library in which you're welcome to borrow both non-fiction and fiction books. The children love this area, and throughout the course of the academic year there'll be lots of opportunities to take part in reading challenges and dress up for World Book Day or be part of the book club.
L is for lunch. Every child in reception, year 1 and year 2 receive a free lunch, which is cooked on site in our wonderful kitchen with our wonderful staff here. There's a choice of 2 options every day. So you have a vegetarian option and a meat option for your child. And if you have any dietary requirements, we can also account for these children as well. Lunch is about an hour long for the children. They will have lunch in the hall and then they will go outside for some playtime as well. But if your child, you feel they won't eat after dinners, you can also provide them with their own packed lunch. But we do really encourage you to get them to try it, because actually if they see other children eating lunch, they might be more susceptible to eating hot dinners themselves.
M is for music. To help the children develop their creativity, we try to fit in as many musical activities as possible. These include singing, keeping a steady beat and using a variety of musical instruments, and representing stories and events with sounds.
And N is for our number 1 programme. This is something that I think is incredibly special about the Grove and very, very unique. So our number 1 programme is something that we develop throughout the year. It has a common theme and it brings all our year groups and classes together, looking at various characteristics of learning, broadening children's horizons and helping them to spread their wings. Please look out for information about the number 1 programme in newsletters, on the website and on our social media. And also it's really important that our parents join in with celebrating the number 1 programme.
O is for outdoors. We have a fantastic outdoor space which we make use of as much as possible. Children in the EYFS spend time in the forest each week, as well as lots of activities that make use of our wonderful environment.
P is for photographs. There will be many opportunities during your child's time at the Grove for them to be in photographs, which may be published on the website, in the newspaper, or in one of our lovely newsletters. For example, their first day at school photographs, which go in the Wiltshire Times. Your essential information form indicates whether you give permission for your child to be in photographs, so please make sure you fill it in to let us know if you are happy for their photos to be shared, and we of course respect whatever your wishes are.
P is also for POTS, Parents and Teachers of the School. POTS is a committee of parents and teachers who help run and organise school events such as discos, fetes and scarecrow trails. These events help us to raise much needed money for the school. We call this money the icing on the cake. If you're interested in joining POTS and would like to know more about this committee, please do get in touch. They are a wonderful, hard-working bunch of people, but they need more volunteers to help them make it even more successful. Thank you. And P is also for Parent Mail, which is the communication system that we use to contact parents and for payments to be made online. You will be registered for Parent Mail on the first day of the school year and will be sent a link to activate your Parent Mail account. Please look out for this, as we want to be able to communicate with you as quickly and effectively as we can with newspapers, messages, letters and forms.
Q is for quotes. What your child says is as important as what he or she does. Through observations, we will often jot down quotes of evidence of children's progress. We will be using an online programme called Tapestry to record your child's journey and all those funny moments and clever things they do in their first year at primary school.
R is for reading, such an important part of a school curriculum. Your child will be developing Sounds Right, a phonics programme to develop speaking, listening, writing and reading skills. At the start of the school year, we will hold an important information meeting about this to parents. In the meantime, you can help at home by reading stories, and once your child has a school reading book, by encouraging him or her to read regularly.
S is also for School Council. At the end of term 1, 2 children from each class will be voted by their peers to be members of the School Council. School Council starts in reception. These are our lovely EYFS school counsellors at the moment. Our children's opinions matter right from the moment that they start school, and we really value pupil voice at the Grove. S is also for Special Educational Needs and Disabilities, SENS. I am the SENCO at the Grove and also the lead of the amazing inclusion team that we have within school. Our inclusion team is the first point of contact for any children with SEND and also their parents when they begin at the Grove. Please have a look on our website for lots of information about the school support for SEND.
And an incredibly important S is safeguarding. Keeping all our children safe is an absolute priority for us. We think about safeguarding in lots of ways, whether through child protection, health and safety, our procedures, staff training, awareness of all members of our community, anti-bullying and online safety. Please visit the safeguarding section of our website for lots more information about our policies and practice in this area.
T is for topics. Each term we introduce a new topic for your child to ensure that our curriculum is exciting and engaging for all. Topics in early years begins with Marvellous Me, which is a great opportunity to find out all about the wonderful children who we have joining our school.
And U is for uniform. This is really important. At the Grove, we believe strongly in our uniform, in making us part of a community and enabling all children to be at the same level in what they're wearing. The Parent Handbook informs you of the choices of uniform available. Sweatshirts are available to buy from Trowbridge Schoolwear, which is on Stallard Street in town, and there is also requirements for PE. And so on to V. V is for values. At the Grove we have a core set of values which guide us in all that we do. These values are under the acronym of LEARN, and they stand for Lead, endeavour, aspire, respect and nurture. And moving on to W. W is for wraparound care, and we provide this at school through our Treehouse Club, which is really popular. We provide morning care from 8 AM in the morning and after school care up until 5 PM. Please check out our website for more details and pricing. The wraparound care is provided and run by staff that work in the schools, so they're all recognisable and familiar to your children. So the Treehouse Club provides lots and lots of opportunities for your children after school, with outdoor learning, visiting the forest area, puzzles, arts and craft, construction. They create many projects as a group, and you can follow our Treehouse Club on Twitter and on Facebook.
W is also for website. This is our fantastic website that has lots of information, ideas, ways for you to access learning and additional resources for your child. We always work hard to keep the website updated, so please visit it if you need any extra information.
X is for X-ray. No, we don't have these at school, but the school nurse will come in during your child's first year and check his or her height, weight and sight and hearing with your permission. Y is for you. We value and need your support and partnership in education of your child. You can volunteer and come in for sessions to support with work at school as well as supporting at home.
Z, a good night's sleep will help you and your child be successful during the school day. Be warned, they might come home very tired when they first start school.
And that brings us to the end of our presentation. I hope that you found it really useful and haven't got information overload. The lovely thing about the fact that it's recorded this year, it means you'll be able to re-watch it if you so choose. Normally at this point we would be asking if you have any questions. That's obviously quite tricky, but please, if you have noted down any questions, please send them in to us via admin@Grove, and we will answer them as quickly as we can. Thank you very much. I wish you all a lovely restful summer, and cannot tell you how much we're looking forward to welcoming you all in September. Take care.